Right now, literally everywhere you look, businesses are just pouring billions into artificial intelligence. They're throwing money at new software, experimenting with automated workflows, launching these massive digital transformation initiatives. But here's the thing. Despite all that investment, a lot of these organizations are totally missing the bigger picture. They're kind of playing small ball with what is essentially a game-changing technology. So in this explainer, we're going to look at what the future enterprise actually looks like and why organizations have to fundamentally rethink the very way they operate in an AI-driven world.
You probably use AI right now, right? Your organization is likely right in the middle of some kind of digital transformation effort as we speak. But are you AI native? Okay, let's dive into this. There's a massive, absolutely crucial distinction between merely adopting intelligent tools and truly building a business around intelligence. Just using a generative tool to, write a quick email or summarize a meeting, that doesn't automatically make an organization AI native. So what exactly separates the companies that just adopt AI from the ones that build their entire operating model around it?
Well, an AI native organization is designed around intelligence from the very beginning. This is really a matter of architecture, not just accessories. Think of it less like a prosthetic limb that you just bolt onto an aging business model and more like a central nervous system. An AI-native operating model embeds intelligence deeply into its strategy, its daily operations, customer engagement, and decision-making processes. It's not some isolated initiative managed by the IT department or just another software app sitting on a server somewhere. No, it's woven into the very fabric of the enterprise. If you think of AI as just a plugin, you're honestly missing the whole point. And this friction right here, this trips up so many leadership teams. On one side, you've got mere technology deployment, which is basically slapping a shiny new AI chatbot onto a 1990s database and, well, hoping for the best. And frankly, this is exactly why AI adoption alone just isn't enough. On the flip side, we have true business transformation. This means fundamentally redesigning your processes, your leadership approach, the actual skills you hire for, and the culture you foster. Without those underlying cultural shifts, AI remains completely underutilized. Technology alone merely creates possibilities, but it's the actual business transformation that creates the real results.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these characteristics actually feed into one another. It's not just a grocery list of features, it's a chain reaction. When AI supports everyday decision-making right in the daily workflow, rather than just up in the C-suite, data naturally has to be treated as a strategic asset. It literally becomes the fuel that powers the whole enterprise. And when data is your primary fuel, well, you're forced to break down those silos. Teams have to collaborate across departments because intelligence needs to flow seamlessly. Getting these first three right turns intelligence into a core part of the organizational culture. It just becomes the way we work.
Let's move to and see how this builds a unified ecosystem. Because getting those first cultural shifts right, that unlocks the rest of the equation. When an organization genuinely encourages learning and experimentation without, punishing failure if it leads to discovery, you create massive momentum. Add in automation to handle all that mind-numbing, repetitive drudgery, and suddenly your workforce can actually breathe again. Finally, leaders are freed up to prioritize true innovation and adaptability. You don't just get a company with good tech, you get an entity that learns, adapts, and grows stronger with every single data point it encounters.
But as we build this unified, automated ecosystem, we inevitably run into the ultimate anxiety that, let's be honest, almost every executive and employee is secretly harboring. Does AI reduce the importance of people? If machines are making the everyday decisions and doing all the heavy lifting, what exactly is left for us? Are humans just being engineered right out of the future enterprise?
Actually, the exact opposite is happening. And this is arguably the most critical paradigm shift you can make today. The idea of human obsolescence is a complete myth. As AI takes on those routine activities, the scheduling, the data entry, basic coding, human capabilities absolutely do not fade away. In fact, they become exponentially more valuable. AI doesn't erase human potential. It acts as a massive amplifier for it.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what that amplified potential looks like. Just think about creativity, critical thinking, leadership, and communication. You simply cannot prompt a large language model to possess genuine ethical judgment or to inspire a team through a brutally difficult quarter. As artificial intelligence handles the mundane tasks, these deeply, uniquely human capabilities become the ultimate foundation of your competitive advantage. An AI-native enterprise doesn't mean fewer humans. It means humans are finally freed up to do the high-level, creative work they were literally built to do.
So what's the roadmap to actually pull this off? Well, it all starts with leadership. You have to create a crystal clear AI vision right out of the gate. From there, you build the digital skills of your workforce so they can actually thrive alongside these new tools. You relentlessly encourage that culture of innovation we just talked about, and you actively, empathetically manage the organizational change. So the crucial point is this: people will always follow a clear vision before they follow technology. It's human leadership that creates confidence during times of massive technological shift, which means your role as a leader is actually more vital now than ever before.
Now, these core principles, from intelligent business design all the way down to an innovation-focused culture, they don't just sit in isolation. They create this unbreakable feedback loop. It's a true human-AI collaboration fueled by data-driven decisions and just unwavering leadership commitment. If you walk away with anything at all from this explainer, let it be this: organizations that embrace these principles aren't just adopting a new piece of software. No, they're completely redefining how business is done in their industry. The most successful organizations won't be the ones with the most AI, they're going to be the ones built entirely around intelligence.
I want to leave you with a profound thought experiment to kind of challenge your outdated assumptions. The next time you sit down with your team, ask yourselves this: if we were designing our company today, with AI available from day one, what would we do differently? It's a powerful question, right? Because ultimately the future belongs to organizations that are willing to fundamentally rethink how they create value. Keep asking the right questions, and I'll see you in the next explainer.